What's going on, guys? Matthew Moniz here. When I saw the Surface Go announcement, I asked myself, who the heck is this actually for? This is a $400 tablet with a 7th gen processor, or the 7th gen Pentium Gold processor from last year, eMMC storage, which is not that fast, and 4 GB of RAM on the base model. That's some pretty weak specs for a Windows laptop, and I can't possibly imagine people doing more than browsing the net and checking their emails with it. To be honest, the base model is basically just a showpiece, a way to say, listen, we're Microsoft, we create beautiful products, and we can do this at a lower price point. To be honest, anybody looking at this device is going to be upsold to the $550 model. Windows 10 will just not run well on the base model. The $550 model nets you 8 GB of RAM, 128 GB SSD for much faster storage. Forget the pen for a second. Let's just add the keyboard on and you're looking at $650. This puts it in line with the iPad Pro and some pretty decent laptops. So the question is, what kind of laptops can you get for $600 to $650? Well, there's the Huawei MateBook X for about $450, and this is pretty much the same form factor as the Surface Go. With this, you get the Core M5, 4 GB of RAM, and 128 GB SSD. Then there's the Dell Inspiron 15 5000. That's around $600, and you get the 8th gen i5 8250U, but you get a bulkier and bigger laptop. Then there's my personal pick, which is the Acer Aspire 5. This is a budget laptop for about $650, same specs as the Dell Inspiron, but you also get a dedicated GPU, the MX150. This thing is powerful enough to play some games at low settings quite comfortably. Now, obviously none of these will match the build quality of the Surface Go, but you'll get better performance and more bang for your buck. It really comes down to your lifestyle. Now, a lot of people are going to be comparing this to the iPad, but I personally don't think it's a good comparison. The iPad excels at touch with thousands of great apps designed for the iPad to choose from, while the Surface Go excels at pen input and a desktop experience. Touch on Windows 10 is not the best experience, and anyone who buys this will need to buy the keyboard and mouse to go along with it. Then there's the Chromebooks. You can get some really great ones for under $500, especially if you only plan to browse the web, watch content, and work in Google Docs or Office 365, which is pretty much what you're limited to minus the pen input with the Surface Go. I think this is the point I'm trying to make. The Surface Go is a beautiful, well-designed product, at least from my initial impressions, but it has a hard time finding its place in a very crowded market. Sure, if you love Surface products like I do, you're probably gonna buy it anyways and use it for certain situations. I just think for the price point, there's a lot of better alternatives that offer a lot more value and a lot more performance. Now, I do plan on reviewing this and my opinion could change once I get my hands on it. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below. And if you want to have a great discussion with me, follow me on my Discord server. The link will be down in the description. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.